Get ready for the only sports show that gives you the edge. The Edge is brought to you by Rudo's Golf for all your golfing needs with 2 locations, West Ocean City and Rehoboth. Geico, 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. And by Ocean Downs Racetrack, we set the pace. Now here's The Edge.
Hi everybody, and welcome to another edition of The Edge right here on the Resort Video Guide. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year. Alongside my good friend John Rudo, I'm Bobby Vermillion, and John, we both have our red on, not because of the Redskins, but it is Christmas, Johnny.
Thanks for joining us, Bobby. Yeah, Christmas is right around the corner. A few days left. If you need anything golf equipment-wise, stop in Rudo's Golf in Ocean City and also Rehoboth Beach.
All right, like I mentioned, we do have the red on, but we are going to start with the Redskins.
Did you plan that? We did not plan this, by the way.
I know. We just kind of showed up today in our red vest with the black mock turtleneck. It's a great look for Christmas. And you know what? You have the mock turtlenecks here as well as the vest here at Rudo's Golf, so you're ready for the second season.
We're ready, Bobby.
All
we
right.
just need some sun.
I know you're trying to kind of take the attention away from the Washington Redskins, but there's a lot of controversy in D.C. these days. Johnny, you have to help me understand, why does Mike Shanahan decide to bench Donovan McNabb? Here's a guy they paid a lot of money for. You've already got the Albert Haynesworth controversy.
They were going to pay a lot of money for him, but
they already paid a lot of money to Albert Haynesworth. Already had a big soap opera with Haynesworth. Now you're creating more controversy at the end of the season when things really don't mean anything. Rex Grossman is not your long-term answer.
Well, I think you just answered the question, Bobby. Shanahan has just completely given up on Donovan. Donovan is not the future of the Redskins, and can Rex play second string, or do we need to bring in someone else to redo the second and third string? So he's just looking to see what they're going to, see if he could perform over the next couple weeks, and he played okay against the Cowboys. He turned the ball over a couple times.
As a Redskin fan, and obviously this is a business when you talk about the NFL, and Daniel Snyder, if you look ahead to next season and looking at Rex Grossman to possibly be the answer, can the fan base be happy with Rex Grossman? So if that's not the case, just let McNabb play out the string.
Bobby, this day and age in the NFL, you have to have 2 quality quarterbacks. There's a pretty good chance that your first-string quarterback's going to get hurt sometime during the season. And Mike Shanahan's mentality right now is, hey, can Rex Grossman be a backup in the NFL? And I think he's just making sure that Rex can take that role, and I think he can. He obviously performed well against the Cowboy defense. And, hey, you know what? A few years ago, he was going to be in the Pro Bowl when he was with the Bears.
That's true. But let's say this. Is there any nepotism going on here with Kyle Shanahan and Mike Shanahan? There's been some head bumping with Don McNabb and Kyle, so maybe that has something to do behind the scenes. We're going to take a break, come back with John Rudo right here at Rudo's Golf, so stay with us.
Hey, amigos, it's time to go to La Hacienda. Yeehaw! Yeah, plenty of free parking here, too, eh? La Hacienda, Ocean City's favorite place for enchiladas, burritos, fajitas, and the best margaritas in town. So amigos, come join our fiesta. La Hacienda, 80th Street and Coastal Highway, Ocean City's best Mexican restaurant.
Welcome back to The Edge right here around 611 in West Ocean City at Rudo's Golf. And Johnny, we're going to turn our attention to a much different football team in Baltimore. We'll change colors from burgundy to purple.
You're done with Donovan then. You don't want to talk about Donovan?
Done with Donovan McNabb. The Baltimore Ravens obviously have a lot to look forward to moving ahead. Obviously they don't have the tiebreaker with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Pittsburgh, in my eyes, will probably win the division. The Ravens are going to have a tough road, but if you're a Ravens fan, you have to be impressed with the way they handled the
Well, you were at the game Sunday, Bobby. They played well. The Saints is obviously one of the better teams in the NFC.
I thought the Ravens played well. I liked their game plan. I said to somebody with a couple minutes left in the game, I said, even if we lose this football game, I really like what the Ravens did, both on the offensive side of the ball as well as defensively. We put a lot more pressure on the quarterback. I've been calling for this for the last couple of weeks. I say, where's Ed Reed been in the blitz package? I mean, you've seen Polamalu destroy Flacco a couple weeks ago, and then Pollard did the same thing against the Ravens in Houston, and then Ed Reed, I don't think he's blitzed all year. Well, in this game, he blitzed a couple times, put some pressure on Drew Brees. He did draw the penalty. penalty, Johnny, but I think Ed Reed's a ball hawk. You got to put him in a position to make plays, and I think they did that on Sunday.
Did the defense look tired coming down the stretch? Again, you guys have another big lead, and it just seems as the game goes on, the defense gets a little bit slower and lethargic and can't seem to close them out.
I don't think the defense got tired this week. There's no question they were exhausted in the Houston game, and that's because they were on the field so long. I don't think that's a factor. They get a little soft sometimes. They have a tendency to do that. But in the New Orleans game, they kind of went back to what got them there, and that was putting pressure on the quarterback. And in Harbaugh's press conference, he'd mentioned, we're going to be a pressure football team. I think they kind of got away from that in a couple games this year, and that got them in trouble.
Well,
you got some teams to come back.
In my opinion, you actually need the pressure. Your DBs are probably the weak link on the Raven defense. I would think the quicker you get to the quarterback, the less chance.
I've been hearing that all year, John, and I got to say, I think our defensive backs have played fairly well. I think the tough spot for the Ravens have been they haven't been putting pressure on the quarterback. And when you don't get pressure on the quarterback in the NFL, the D-backs can't touch them or they're going to get flagged for a penalty. I think it all stems from the lack of pass rush.
Well, you say that. You watch the Steeler-Jet game. You see in that game the Steelers are down and getting ready to score, and Rex didn't blitz.
Well, you can't blitz every. You can't blitz
well, the
every
last
time.
2 plays of the game, he didn't blitz them. He played defense.
Well,
with
we'll come right
DBs.
back here at Rudo's Golf, have more with John Rudo, and have our Geico Sports Minute, so stay with us.
River Run Golf Club and Community, Maryland's only Gary Player signature course, reminds you that now is the perfect time to play golf. I'm Lou Meltzer. I own River Run. You'll love the challenges and beauty of this Gary Player design beside the St. Martin River. Also enjoy a gourmet meal at our restaurant. Buy one entree, get the second at half price, and I will give you a free greens fee for your next round. Great food, great golf, and great real estate deals at River Run just north of Ocean Pines.
What do you like today?
I like the Sprint.
I like beating the boys.
Naturally, I like a good cigar.
I like the exotics.
I got a superfecta working. I got a trifecta working.
A trifecta, 6 with 2, 3, and 9.
We like the Daily Double. Tridents like the trifecta. I like these right here.
Who do you like today?
Who do you like today?
Who do you like today?
There's plenty to like at Ocean Downs, simulcasting daily from the greatest tracks in the world.
Nantucket's in Fenwick Island is the locals' best-kept secret. Experience the area's finest dining in a beautiful, relaxing atmosphere. Feast on wonderful foods like fresh seafood from the docks, dry aged steaks, and a bounty of other mouth-watering delights, including the best chowder in the area. Enjoy a fine wine from our wine collection consisting of over 100 varieties. Nantucket's, a great restaurant with a very cool tap room. Celebrating happy hour every day from 4 to 7. Bring your friends to Nantucket's because schmooze happens in Fenwick Island.
Welcome back to The Edge. It's time now for the Geico Sports Minute, where you can save 15% or more on your car insurance by just calling 1-800-947-AUTO or go to geico.com. And Johnny, let's talk a little NFL, and we'll take a look at the playoffs. And really, the Redskins should be in the playoff hunt. If they were in the NFC West, you'd be tied for first place right now. You're just in the wrong division.
Oh, Bobby, that's low. That's a low blow. Let's get away from the Redskins, Bobby. This is nice to have you on the show. Let's talk about the Ravens playoff picture. Who do you envision playing in the first round?
It looks like
you're going to end up getting a wild card, it looks like, unless Pittsburgh implodes.
Absolutely. I think we're getting a wild card. It's probably going to be Kansas City or maybe San Diego, but probably the Indianapolis Colts. And I tell you what, the Ravens fans out there, we do not want to see Indianapolis again. We do not fare well against Peyton Manning. It'll be a tough matchup, but it's going to be great because you know what? It's probably going to have to go through Pittsburgh. So a lot to look forward to in 2011, no question about it. That's all the time we have.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
For Johnny Rudo, I'm Bobby Vermillion. Have a great week. Merry Christmas. So long, everybody.
Are you ready for your talk, sir? Just going over how Geico helps people save in even more ways. With good driver discounts, multi-car discounts, defensive driver discounts.
You! Oh, don't act like you don't recognize me. Toledo? 03?
No, it's...
It's too late, Stanley.
Actually, miss, my name's not Stanley.
Oh. Oh, I am so sorry. From behind you look just like him. I'm just...
Well, I'd hate to be Stanley.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15%.
The Edge is brought to you by Rudo's Golf for all your golfing needs with 2 locations, West Ocean City and Rehoboth. Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. And by Ocean Downs Racetrack. We set the pace.